So today's job is the splashback here. I'd got some plain aluminium, but luckily my friend's very good to me and he got this laying about, so we've guillotined this to the size here, so that'll be easy to wipe down now for the sink and the cooker. The job that I'm on with now is blanking off all these lights. I think I'm going to bin off these new ones that I started doing because I'm not happy with them. What I'm going to do is, you can see this thing here, that's actually an aluminium holder with an opaque plastic front to it, and what we're going to use is, bear with me 1 second, these, which is the LEDs. So it'll have a full roll of this front to back to give the main light in here, and then I'm going to have other downlighters here onto the cooker itself. And the other job I've got is that little pinhole LEDs to go all the way down. I've also been to the friend's carpet shop this morning, and he's sorting me out with, it's like what they have in the hospital floors. It's stronger than vinyl. It's got like a little bit of a metal flake in, and it's to match this trim here. So that should look nice on the floor there. And last night, you saw on Instagram, I stayed at the workshop late, and we have, this is the, it looks tiny on here, that's 2.5 metre long, and that's all hinged on that side, it's 70 degree all the way around. I've got all the walls that go all the way down as well, so yeah, cracking on. That's an idea. So I can have that bell trimmed on the ceiling. The carpet goes in 2 weeks today, and then I've got to look at reupholstering this once I've made the bracket that brings it out to here, and it double beds it then. So cracking on, and priority number one, I've got my cup of tea. So at the minute I'm just taking out these roof vents here because these are actually blocked off from the outside. There with me. So there, you can see that's what it's taken off, and that's plated on the ceiling there. So what I'm going to do is put another plate on here, same again, take that off, another little plate, probably one plate for the whole thing, and then get this light all the way front to back. Never ending. So here we go. Just got all this up now, and where the two air vents were, that's now plated. We've got all these ones plated, still need to take them two ones off because I'm not keeping them. These are all covered over now, and as you can see, front to back, we've got that light fitted now, and there we go. So as you can see, these LEDs, they do kick some good light off. That's a lot more than what I expected, and it's a nice, neat, compact thing. I'm going to put another one along here as well for over the cooking area, so that's that done. The middle one is the water pump. I don't know if you can hear this. It won't get up to pressure at the minute. What it is, that's just an isolator switch. What I've got here is, it's actually switched through there. This is now going to get bracketed up, and these are going to run along this right in the top corner here. And what that does is power goes to that switch there. When you open the tap, the pressure drops. It turns the switch on, which then gives power to the pump here. There is a switch in the tap, but I don't want to mess about with that. I want it on a pressure switch. That way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tee off here and run another pipe down to there, and I'll have a tap, and I can have a hose pipe coiled up, so I can hose stuff down, clean things, wash pots, whatever. So that's where we're at so far. This is a temporary tank, by the way. This is only 25 litres. What I'm going to do is, once I've got the measurements for this, in a few weeks, once I've paid for the floor and got the floor fitted and everything, I'm going to have a marine tank in here that'll hold probably about 70 litres ish. Then I've also got the filler pipe and everything, and the nozzle that goes on the outside, so I can just fill up from a hose pipe. That's it basically. That's the water system done, the main light done, so we're good to go for next weekend's camping. Next job that I've done, that I'm going to do now, is I need to run another cable from here down to the bottom. I've got all my little pinhole LEDs, my running lights to put on, so that's another one done. There you go. But priority number one is, it's dinner time now, so egg banjo time. I've got that bit of wiring tidied up now. Now that that's tidied up, priority number one, got some bread cakes. We're on the farm, so got a few fresh eggs there from this morning. Got get some egg banjos on the go now. Priority number one, got some Tommy K as well. If you don't know what an egg banjo is, the reason it's called an egg banjo is when you eat your egg sandwich and it bursts and it goes down your top, you've got your sandwich in one hand, and then you, like, see if I can show you. You got your sandwich in one hand, which will be up here, and you wipe in there, looks like you're playing a banjo. So, if you're from another country, that's what an egg banjo is. Terrible. As soon as I put the egg on, as soon as it's done, that one got whipped, so these ones are for me. Hopefully these won't smell it. I'll have none for me then. Right, what we're doing now, this originally was a manual, so that's where the gear stick used to come up and the high-low lever. What we've got now is an automatic, so what I'm going to do, instead of messing about and just putting a plate on here, I'm actually going to put I'm going to cut this out to here, cut this across, which gives me more room then to move this where I want it, and bent up the new gearbox tunnel. So we'll get that in place and then cut the holes for where everything's going to go. This will give me more options for mounting stuff too, like cup holders and map holders and things. So we'll have a look. I've cocked up, made all cardboard templates, everything to make my new gearbox tunnel. And what have I gone and done? I went and put the template on the wrong side, didn't I? So all the holes are wrong. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to replate the top of this. It's not the end of the world, because I'm going to put some big rubber insulation soundproofing over it. So once I've plated it to fix the bits that I've done, you won't see it. I'm just really annoyed with myself that I went to the trouble of mocking it all up and everything. And like a muppet, just all the wrong way around. As you can see, that bit there, I marked up for that. It's totally wrong. But there you go, I make mistakes, I'm only human, I'm not a fabricator by any means, so I'll get there eventually. Sunday evening now, I'm round at my mum and dad's for my Sunday lunch. I'm back outside their house now using their tools. I've managed to salvage this. What I'm going to have to do is, I've got that one on now, I've got plenty of room now, so I was quite worried that I was going to be hitting the bulkhead trying to get my hand in, but not bad at all. So that's working now. Got the high-low lever in. The only downside is I've got the gaping hole here, so I'm not a great deal better off than in the first place, but I have got this new gearbox tunnel in place. What I'm going to do is I've got this big rubber mat that I'm going to feed in for a bit of sound deadening and insulation, also gives it a bit of waterproofing. Then I'm going to put a new piece on this panel here, whip this out, put a new section on there, attach that on. I will be able to cover all this up purely because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some big thick rubber mat and then I'll put it over the whole thing, just so it all blends in, it all looks nice, it's soundproofing and it's insulation as well, because there's a lot of heat that comes up from that area there, which I've noticed. So yeah, that's that job done. One of the next jobs will be, I'm going to put my fuse board there, you've seen that, and get rid of that great, dirty, great old-fashioned light and all these wonky as out switches. And we're rocking and rolling. So Sunday night now, and as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, I'm going away Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at least Easter weekend. So I'll be doing quite a bit of videoing then. So yeah, there we go. Need to get that light bar wired up full time properly next as well. Oh, I also trimmed down the back. I didn't get time to make the panel for the back because I got on with the gearbox tunnel. As you remember, I had number plates up there, lights, spotlights, everything. They're all gone, and I've got the aluminium. I just need to cut it out and attach it to there just to cover them little holes up. And the number plate ended up tucking down just there. I just need to get a little bit of an LED light on that. So yeah, get in there slowly, get in there slowly. These are the LED lights, downlights. These are pinhole blue LEDs, and they're going to run all the way along the bottom and light at the bottom. I've showed you the switch panel that I've done, I've showed you the light that I've done, showed you the splashback, so that's it now. So the next big job will be this flooring. I'm having somebody else done that because it's actually welded to the floor. I don't know, he was explaining to it, it's a guy I know, so he's sorting that for me. Stay safe, you lot.